Okay, so we are taking a morning walk. I'm not quite sure if I'll have enough time to show you what I originally wanted to post, and that was the progress of the Interstate 20 west and east, especially at the 287 820 north intersection and exchange. For the most part, I haven't looked at the DOT website, but I'm pretty sure that most of you coming through the Metroplex now, through the Fort Worth side, are probably going to be pretty safe. I think look at there, somebody knocked over the street sign. How crazy. They don't look that big when they're up in the air, do they? So I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be safe, because they seem to have the major confusion in the 820 287 Interstate 20 corridor wrapped up due to the fact that some of the lanes have opened back up and they're not zigzagging anymore. However, if you're traveling south in the southern portions of the Metroplex, like we'll say South Grand Prairie, southern Dallas, if you're on Interstate 20 going west, or if you're on Interstate 20 going east through Fort Worth to Dallas, Fort Worth to Arlington, Grand Prairie, Dallas. If you're in Dallas going to Grand Prairie, Arlington, Fort Worth, Weatherford, so on. If you're going to California even, or Arizona or New Mexico, beware there are some changes that may not have been there the last time that you came through. It's shocking to some of us that live here, because they announce them, but we don't always look. You may miss one. So just make sure let's make sure we slow it down a little bit, especially in thick traffic, because things happen so fast now. And also, as a safety precaution, motorcycles now are adapting this rule. I don't know if they passed it. I should know that before I comment on it, but I know they're doing it. And that is that they're splitting lanes, like they're riding on the white line, just like they do in California. Okay, so beware of that when you come through here. You got to double check before you switch lanes or anything in your automobile, because most likely there's something, not even an e-bike, like a real registered street bike, an electric motorcycle, not the ones the kids are driving. I'm talking about a real, like a legitimate street legal, freeway legal motorcycle that may not have any noise whatsoever. It's all electric, right? So these are just some of the changes I wanted to talk about. I didn't want to talk about trucking today or the state of logistics. I haven't really been keeping up. I've been doing some other things related to logistics, and I just wanted to touch on safety right now and the changes that are being made around and near me that may affect some of you or may not. But at any rate, if I say something about it, then I'll know that I did the best I could do. And for right now, that's it. I'm just going to sign off and hope that everyone has a great summer. I want to talk louder, but I just feel like I'm talking too loud. It's so quiet out here right now. And then I'm not coming out this early anymore. It's just too dark. It's way too dark. But yeah, I just wanted to stretch out with you all and just try to help our people out and help ourselves out by being a little more safe out here and being a little more aware that things are changing. FIFA's here. There's a lot of different people here for the summer. People just moved here. So if you're from this area, be a little lenient, please, for your new neighbors, and show them what Texas is really about. And you know, when we all think about it at the end of the day, right? None of us, we pay taxes. So none of us really own the road, but it's for all of us to share, you know? It's like the library, you know, you check out a book and then you put it back so someone else can get to it, you know? That's what we have to do too. I have to catch myself sometimes. I talk a little smack to the people who drive slow and don't know how to get out the road, turning into Walmart or whatever, right? But I'm just talking. I'm not actually making contact with them. I'm not making eye contact. I'm beyond all of that right now, right? For me, my safety and my personal growth is my main objective right now. We don't know what's going on in someone else's mind. We don't know what someone's going through. We don't know what just happened to someone. We don't know where they just came from. You know, and that's a whole nother subject. But I think for most of what I'm trying to say is, I've already said it. It's just about common courtesy, people. You know, and we're only here for a little while anyway. So what does it hurt to overlook some things, you know? So what? We're right, they're wrong. Fine. I've been wrong before, and I've had to come back biting my tongue and making sure that I tried to fix it. I may not have apologized. I may have tried to fix it some other kind of way. But lately I've found that as soon as I own up to my mistake, it's a lot less stressful on my mind and my body and my immune system to admit that I did wrong, unknowingly or knowingly, and get past it so that I can get on with my life. And hopefully they can get on with theirs, you know, and know that, hey, I did recognize my mistake. And that's what's most important to me at this point too, is being human and allowing myself to act human and call myself out. Like, what did I do right there that was wrong? What could I have done better? No, I'm not the Zen master by any means, but we all got to be in this place. All of us learned something different. All of us had different upbringings, different rules, different guidelines, different codes. Some of us had no rules, no codes. Man, it's just too dark. I feel like I'm gonna get bit by something, right? You know, every little twig on the sidewalk, or a piece of rope or string or something looks like a snake, right? Jeez, man. All right, people. It's Tuesday. Have a good one. We'll check you all on the next round. And remember, if nothing else, be kind to yourself so you can be kind to someone else.